in the deep end. And when it comes to being a gatekeeper,
Bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast, Down to Earth Network with your host Sean Myrie and Rastafari Samurai on EQTV, also broadcasting now. We got the Down to Earth family in the house,
Yeah, man.
Royals. We got Frost.
Root.
You know, this
Yeah,
is
boy.
special. A special episode you're getting right now
Good to
from
be
Yeah,
here,
everybody.
man.
man.
Rastaman power.
Yes, it.
You know
That's
what
it.
I mean?
Rasta
Rastafari.
vibration all
Every
the time,
time.
But
right?
anyway, let's start off with some media, D2E News and stuff, man.
Well,
What you
the
got on your
biggest
mind?
Go on tonight, bro.
What's the biggest news? What's been going on? A lot of people ain't covering what's going on in Taiwan. I think there's a big earthquake over that side of the world. Bless up, Big Chill. Thailand. Yeah, bless up, Big Chill. Yeah, so something a lot of people I heard like it done a lot of damage, but they never really were covering it. That a lot of people should know, like be aware of this, like other world events. Like I heard it really shaked up Thailand. I don't know, like they have earthquakes all the time, right?
It's
It's a no.
unfortunate. Blessings to those people. I couldn't really speak on it because I just saw a few little visuals on social. But outside of that, sad. I know there was a lot of lives lost, right? Something like that.
Something never even, yeah.
Prayers to them,
Yeah, man.
No, I'm just noticed. At a event like that, right? I saw a little clip of some guys who were in a hotel, some American guys, and they were shaking. I thought it was like a joke thing.
I did see that.
I thought it wasn't real. I
He's
thought it wasn't real at first.
the Shay Frost. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah,
That's what I saw. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't know that it was real until later on. I watched something else and said, "Oh, damn! There was really a 7.7 earthquake."
Oh, that's what it was on the Richter. It was 7.7.
Magnitude of the earthquake.
God, yo,
That was shaking the building, yo. If you're in a building,
Regardless, that would frighten me.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
7. Like,
and you're not home.
what?
Shit.
I don't even know. What's the highest on the Richter scale? Like the most dangerous they say. Because 7 sounds high to me. That sounds like
9. Is it 9?
9 is the highest.
I think so. Because they always be saying
that's a heavy one. Could be
like that, right?
I saw the building swaying and shit. I didn't really see, and I did see one fall, but it wasn't something that like I watched again. You'll watch a video over and over. I just watched it one time. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna really like watch that.
Them type of I'm
gonna like them thing there, bro. That's one thing I don't like about social media. Like another thing I know is some street shit, but with the Sauce Walker and the
yeah. I seen that.
Fight.
Yeah,
and then today. Or was it yesterday? Little Mexico. Shit. How could I forget his name right now? I'm saying his nickname. His nickname, Little Mexico. He died in Atlanta. No. Future's artist. Future's right. What's his name again?
Not Metro Boomin.
No, he dropped out. He was running from the police or something like that, and they said he got caught on the fence and it caught his artery, and he died. He's Future. He's from Atlanta.
Oh, Scooter. Yeah. Young Scooter. That was like something. That's crazy.
Young Scooter. R.I.P. Man. That's what the story is at least. He was running from the police or whatever, and that's believable to me. That's believable because I do know like. Your arteries. I've heard of people that got shot.
So when
jump a fence
and the wire cut him.
Huh?
Yeah.
You try to hop a fence and the fence caught him in his artery. You do have arteries in your leg.
Yeah.
That can.
So that's what they're saying happened. We're gonna let time tell the ultimate whatever.
That can happen. That can happen. I heard of people getting shot in the leg and dying.
It's sad, bro. It's sad. A lot of things have been going on within the culture. It's just sad, bro. It's to me, it's at the same time I know it's entertainment, it's content for people, but when I look at a lot of shit, it's just sad.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
very
saying?
sad
Shit is
situation.
sad.
Especially that what happened. It's like kind of like accidental in a way.
Yeah, everything that's going on right now in hip hop culture, rap shit, rap culture. It's sad. A lot of sad shit. Like, look at what's going on. Niggas is going to prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rap. We don't even gotta add to that list because that's sad enough.
I was
All
talking
the
about it
rappers
earlier
that lost
today.
their lives. What's that?
I was talking about some of that earlier today to my son's brethren. I was talking about how a lot of these individuals go on these podcasts and they basically like a confession, and now it's like we know the whole setup, right? But
Yeah.
you can't. People are saying you cannot blame the media. You have to blame the person, basically.
Well, me, I can only speak for myself, right?
Mhm.
This is how I see shit. As a journalist, you have like I just see it like you should have integrity, some amount of integrity, where you know like your guests mean something to you, so you wouldn't put them in certain situations. You get what I'm saying? Like
I believe
as
that
a
too. What you're
journalist,
saying, yeah,
my
yeah,
job is to get the stories out there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
My
Yeah.
job is not to incriminate nobody,
I
bro.
always said this.
Mhm.
or help or kind of influence it.
As a journalist, you should be checking yourself automatically if you ask a kind of goofy question.
Most
And be,
definitely.
or come on, man, the editing process. If we're
Yeah.
seeing it, if the public is seeing it, that means the nigga let it fly for
Mhm. For
content,
some reason, I
for
don't know. But
content
yeah,
purposes.
yeah.
I get
But
that,
what?
but other people's lives shouldn't be played with like that. That's just my personal opinion. Like, if I'm gonna have somebody on speaking about something and they're supposedly an artist, let's talk about your art.
I said this on our pod one
What the
time.
fuck?
I
Yeah,
said this on
yeah.
our pod one time. As a journalist, a podcaster, and whatnot, right? Are we responsible for what we put out as content creators?
Yes, that's integrity.
Just like how
I believe that. I believe
just
that.
like artists, are they liable for what they are as an artist and portraying their character? You know what I mean?
Yeah, to an extent though.
To
To
an
an
extent,
extent,
right?
because at the same
Because
time, don't
Bach
matter.
did
It don't.
mention this in a blog one time, saying, you know, as artists, are we responsible for, right, John? Are we responsible for the lyrics, what we put out and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. They
Now,
always been questioning
nowadays,
rappers
they're
for
using
days.
now, but why I'm saying this because nowadays they're using their own lyrics against them in court cases.
No, they can't. They tried that, but they failed at that because
But
Jay-Z
they
fought
did, but
against
they
that.
did attempt that before in the past. Not true?
Yeah,
My thing is, what he's saying is could get you caught up. It's as simple
Yeah.
as that. It don't
Yeah.
like the whole point of going through a case over lyrics is stupid anyway. So it's like it don't even matter if you beat it. It's just that you know what I'm saying. Like it's supposed to be art. That's where the problem because niggas is blurring a lot of the lines.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like
You don't know if it's reality or
street
it's
shit and art
fiction.
don't go together. It just doesn't like if you're an entertainer, you're an entertainer.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like there's comedians that's
Yeah,
from
man.
the street. They grew up in the street. They're from street culture. They don't mix that. They'll probably use they'll use the material as jokes and shit.
Mhm.
But you won't really, you get what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
catch a comedian having a bit like a stand-up bit that he does where he incriminates himself in it.
Yeah.
Even
Right,
comedians
funny
know
spot.
better. Even
Right,
comedians
funny
know
spot.
better. And comedians
Yeah.
like they push they push the envelope, right? They take it too
Mhm.
far most times.
Yeah.
But even they know better than that. There's no comedian that incriminated himself in one
You
of
know
their
what the
stand.
problem is? You know what the problem
But
is? Like you
niggas
said,
do it
blurred
in their
lines.
songs and they go sit down and interview and do it there too.
Yeah.
No, but this is the problem, right? It's how the approach is now. Like for yourself, as if you're gonna even go that far, right? And they're gonna start to get smart right now. You should always have either a disclaimer and for yourself, for your own platform, so you're not part of that whole shit.
I've been
That's
saying
how
that.
I put it up. That's how I've started. I learned
That's
what
how
to
I
do.
know. That's how I know a lot of it is yellow journalism because a true journalist that has an idea what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Would know I gotta have a disclaimer in front of all my videos
He doesn't do that, Adam 22. He doesn't
because
have no disclaimer.
any words you say can be used against you in a court of law.
Yeah.
Fuck everything in between. At the end of the day, it can be used against you in a court of law. That's what we're saying. That's why he was bringing up, yo, they're using it in a court of law against you.
Well, it's pretty
Yeah.
much like gonna use for example, right?
No disclaimer.
Check this out. It almost the same thing. Youths them getting in trouble and they're recording the fuckery what they're doing, right? Right? And the popo gets a hold of that. Now they have municipal evidence against them. Right? It's almost the same thing. You're recording what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And everything with no disclaimer.
Yep.
Right?
You're making them job easier
so it's
for
the
them.
Same thing. You're making the Babylon job more
Check
easier.
this. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. As much as some of these guys, they're making their money, they have their views, and they look successful, they're really effing dumb. Because look, I've seen other content makers, smaller, for example, right? When they're talking about something, they're putting this disclaimer on, right? What fair use and whatever. So if you even just put the disclaimer for all those episodes, what, for example, Adam 22 has done, and he never put no disclaimer. Now he's gonna change the shit up. If you put a disclaimer, all this shit can't be used really in court. Nothing they put.
Yeah, because you put a disclaimer.
No, but even no. Check this, yo, big chill. Even if it's recorded, right? They could so twist it. The same way the law could twist it, the media has their power. You could twist it. You could just say you added a script in there. You put some script, and you guys went off the podcast off that script.
Yeah.
Here's the best, but that's I agree, but that's neither here or there because like they could always say, oh, okay, whatever, but still, you're still guilty of these crimes. But here's the best solution for all this shit: just don't talk about fucking crime.
Yeah, don't talk about crime. Talk about hip hop.
Just be a journalist. Why
John, the thing is, this is what I heard, man. But peeps, like we said with our West Coast family, man. Like some of this controversy, like it sells. Like it
does sell.
It's like
okay,
bad news.
Yeah, but
good news.
The people that go that route, they should not be surprised when the outcome is what we're seeing right now.
Exactly.
Because right now, do you know this is changing the landscape? I'm gonna say it before. We're gonna say it. This is gonna change the landscape. Even this little, it might seem not that big, but it is big for
what you mean? What you mean?
For media, for the urban media now.
Break that down.
All the podcasts. What?
Yeah, break that down. Like what you mean by change?
I'm gonna break it. No, okay. You see, when guests go on these platforms, especially if you do have a record, we don't have to know you have a record. But just because you have something, it will. What I'm saying, they're gonna use it against people. Are gonna get smart. They're just not gonna do it anymore. But the past shit, they're gonna look into the past shit.
Smart, really?
Look here, man.
They're gonna do this all the time if they keep
I'm gonna go what you're saying.
Niggas are dumb already. That's why we're in this situation.
You're gonna see more of that shit.
I'm gonna say what you're saying right here. You know, like
the culture
on the real, like. You know, you're aware of what is going on. Come on, you're kind of aware, right? But are you going into like all of a sudden, say this person have charges and stuff and all of that, right? Yeah. Whatever. Are we the ones bringing it up and shit? Aren't we normally the ones saying, yeah, and everything, but we want to talk about your music, journey?
Yeah.
Kind of cut them off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
put it this way: we could be glad. Our platform, we never had no beef, like between anyone we knew. If you're an artist, you hear about beef in the city and shit like that.
But if you do, that should never be a topic of discussion. Like, why the fuck?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like what kind of police ass shit is that?
But Royals, but check this out. So as like during our journey of the podcasting here, right? We are aware of enough beefs in our city and all of that. We have this
Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
No, wait. Let me
where the money at?
No, let me finish what I'm saying. I'm saying is this: we are aware of beefs in the city, and we have talked to the oppositions. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't make it our sole mission to be talking about their beef online. You know what I mean? About their situation. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that, we like, our platform is not for this clout.
Yeah,
business.
You see, that's the line in the sand, right? Proverbial. So it's more like I look at it like exclusivity club. What we do and what there's plenty others, and you know, Foundation and people that know what's up, real journalism, real trying to get to the real information of the artists and what they're putting out, their shit. You know what I'm saying? Draw a line. Okay, I ain't mad at the people that understand that fuck resells.
Yes.
Because a lot of very successful celebrities, entertainers, artists, they know that too, and they use it. It's called all publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna do that shit, fine, that's okay. Do that shit. I would just suggest, and fuck the older niggas. I'll just talk to the future, the youth coming up. If that's your angle, some street shit, whatever, tell your stories visually through films. Okay, you will get way more clout. You will get way more money. Trust me.
You're right.
You will keep your freedom, and they will look at it as art, and they cannot.
Yeah.
Who's going to court for movies? What actor is going to court for characters?
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Even if it's based on a true story.
That's right.
Use the art. Like
use
what
the art for movies.
Respect the art. Respect the art form. So in all cases, like let's do it like that. I'm speaking to the youth. Because some niggas, they're just stuck in their ways. They're gonna continue doing what they're doing. I'm talking to the youth. I'm talking to 15 to 23, I'm gonna say. Right? Maybe even younger, but from the youth. Because we all went through that stage where like the streets is like we went through our POC stage. Every nigga went through their POC. So use the art and turn it into films. That's what we gotta do. We gotta get that buzz again, like Money and Violence and that type of shit.
So let me ask you this question, because because it seemed like more to a conscious levels. It seemed like these youth, it's hard for them to get into the conscious levels on things.
It don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't gotta be conscious.
No. But
they don't gotta be conscious because a lot of the times conscious is fake.
No, but
it's fake as a super gangster. It's like
to me, instead of you talking about it, whatever, express it through film and all of that. To me, that's more of a conscious level.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And more of a conscious level, how to put out your story compared to a clout.
But that's why I'm putting it out there. So maybe that energy will get out there for the youth. We can't talk to the niggas that's grown. Can't tell a grown man what to do, but we could guide the youth and say, yo, you see this? This is what happens when you do it this way. There's nothing wrong with embracing that street culture.
You know what though?
It's the reality of outside, outdoors. Everybody want to be outside. The reality of it is there's crime. It's the streets. It's fascinating to the youth, right? So let's get them to tell their stories through film and stop incriminating themselves with drill songs and all this shit.
Like I said,
in New York, that's what's been going on in New York.
No, it's all love. Express yourself, but do it smart.
Medium. You know what I mean? Yeah. A different medium instead of a negative medium. You know what I mean? Even though it might be a negative story, but you're trying to show it in a positive way.
Yeah, you could always put in something at the end, like, yo, this is the moral of the story and shit. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of when it comes to the music, it's just one way, and that's what the labels are gonna push, just the one side of it. You know what I'm saying? They're not pushing the balance. So that's how I look at it, fam. I'm just frustrated at the fact that it's like, yo, we have youth coming up watching all this shit, bro. If the OGs is moving like bozos, what do you expect from the YNs? What do you expect from the YNs if the OGs is moving like bozos, bro? It's crazy out here. So things have to fix up. It's about time, and I can feel the energy shifting. Because Rock, honestly, when I look at these youths of today, when you said conscious, I didn't get the context that you were using, but now I'm just going back to that, right? I get what you were saying then, but I'm also saying the conscious tip, and I'm saying on like the conscious, like, well, the youth of today is way more conscious than we were when we were youth.
Yeah.
I'm seeing studies that they don't even drink as much alcohol, like the Generation Z. They don't drink alcohol and shit. You know what I'm saying? They might be doing other pharmaceuticals and shit. But I'm saying a lot of them, they understand like the street aspect doesn't get you nowhere. Because they don't see nobody doing it in the way that I was just saying. They don't see nobody getting success other than 50 Cent. Like, he's the prime example of what I'm trying to say. And the youth love 50. right? The youth love 50 because he's showing another way to do this gangster shit without incriminating yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Saying media. What I was saying is that
for centuries, nobody don't beat them down and say, "Oh, it's negative and it's bad for the youth." The mafia movies. You know what I'm saying? So we could do that shit too in our cultures without going to prison and getting caught up and doing. We could tell these stories, bro. We could tell these stories, fam.
But the problem is right now they're telling their story the wrong way. Some of them.
I just think it's one way. It's just through it's through the music alone. Like there's no. Come on, man. We came up with Paid in Full and all these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the stories were told through film as well. Film and hip hop go hand in hand, bro. You cannot act like film. It is not. It doesn't. It goes with hip hop throughout the 50 years. Film was right there beside it. Film is a part of hip hop too. The visuals. Film is a part.
You're basically
probably
saying
one of the most important parts of hip hop.
Think about it. It is important because one of the elements of hip hop is graffiti and that.
Yeah, visuals.
Right.
So you're basically saying you got to concentrate on more things, like what the people are doing. For example,
I would say tell the most grunt. Like look at horror movies, right? These are some sick motherfuckers, bro. The person who writes for Saw and all these, that's a sick person, bro.
Gruesome because
right? But they ain't getting locked up for their art, though.
The bottom line is you have to have a certain twisted, creative.
They ain't getting locked up for that, though. He's telling some grimy ass stories. People are getting slaughtered.
Okay,
this shit can be true.
But you see what you said right here?
You're right. You're right.
But they ain't going to court for it, though. But it's a slick way to do shit.
Right.
You want to be grimy and talk about all the gangster shit. Do it with the film.
But now it makes sense to what you're saying.
You're right.
Make a character.
Tell your story.
You can shit on your ops through a film.
pretty much.
Exactly.
You don't gotta
make a movie.
Yeah.
Make a
Pac
movie.
Pac did that. You get what I'm saying? Even though Hit 'Em Up was straight and direct. You know what I'm saying? But he also had a film for it too.
But the bottom line is, but check this out though.
And I think America's Most Wanted, they did a film for
check
that
this
too.
out though. You know, see him getting sued or anything like that. But
because it's characters. It's made up people.
And look how the video was. Look how that Piggy.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't say Biggie. Right? Not true.
It's hyperbole. Okay. Hyperbole. It's all hyperbolic, baby. This shit is art.
Yo. Guys, I got a new segment I want to try out right now, like for the podcast. What's each one of you's favorite snacks? After you smoke a spliff, like munchies, what kind of snack are you normally would?
Me? Honestly, a cheesies, dog. Cheesies, body, dog, from my liquor youth. Cheesies, bro. Like after that, when I
Cheetos.
No, man, cheesies,
man.
Rock Ocean.
It's Cheetos, no?
Cheetos.
The orange thing.
Cheetos and it's cheesies.
Cheetos is just a brand, but I'm saying cheesies is not a brand.
I guess just the general sense.
Cheetos, because Cheetos make those. The puffy ones.
Yeah, but they're more crunchy.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't eat none of them shit.
More soft.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say cashews, man. My go-to.
And cashews, yeah, for real.
Go-to right there, bro.
Go-to for real.
Cashews.
Used to be sunflower seeds, but that's too much work.
What's that?
Used to be sunflower seeds, but it's too much.
Hey,
in the summertime,
you guys eat sunflower seeds.
In the summertime, I fuck with the sunflower seeds, but it's too much work. Because if you're outdoors, you know.
You gotta have a million pistachios.
No.
So nothing sweet. What? Okay. For a chocolate bar, what's your favorite? If you ate chocolate bar.
No. When it comes to sweets, it's the sour jubs for me, brother. Sour jubs.
Back in the day, I'm gonna say Reese's Pieces. That was my shit.
Oh, what it's chocolate bar? Me, it's Mr.
You know what was a slept on one though? A slept on one Wonder Bar. Them Wonder Bars is fire. Wonder.
Yeah, I used to
that shit.
Yeah. Mars bar. I used to eat Mars bar.
Too sweet.
Too
sweet. Way too sweet.
Oh Henry.
I like
Henry. Yeah, I like the Henry's. That's a favorite all the time.
Henry.
Pause for
Oh,
the
Henry.
Because I like
Why
the
for the
peanuts.
mistake?
I like the peanuts and the chocolate.
Yeah, the
Oh,
peanuts
Henry,
and the
I'm not a
chocolate.
fan. Them this
You're
old
not a
people.
fan?
Oh, old people chocolate that.
What?
Oh, Henry.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Henry.
good.
Old Henry.
Oh, Henry's old people chocolate.
Old Henry. It don't have no personality.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of fucking peanuts.
Yo, I got
Shit is whack.
I got a next topic for you, man.
You didn't say what?
Oh, we done already? That was a sit down.
No, there's more, man. I got some more. You didn't say like you guys acting like
Oh, yo,
candy. What candy?
y'all remember Macintosh toffee?
Yeah.
Oh, he said
I'm not really
Yeah, I
into
remember
the
that.
that brand though. That was the one brand. Macintosh.
Well, I did like caramel, like the caramel, the little
Toffee?
the
Oh,
caramel,
by itself, yeah.
caramel.
individually
Yeah,
wrapped
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like caramel.
Yeah. Those
I have to be in the mood for that.
Buster. Yeah, I take it.
Okay, but chips. Okay, everybody eats chips. Don't lie.
Well, I told
Chips.
you my chips, some party mix. I love party mix, and I love sour cream and onion.
See, party
sour cream and onion.
1980s shit.
Yep.
What kind of chips?
I just fuck
chips.
Lays.
Lays?
Nah.
Yeah,
But you can't eat just one.
It's like, yeah. I eat Lays too.
Yo, niggas talking about snacks and shit. This is a high nigga segment right here. This is the high segment right here.
Rasta boss.
So what's the next segment? The Rastafari Samurai.
I want to talk about a bit the Rastaman pause.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now everybody had shot here before. Zine. You know what I'm saying? We are Rastaman here. Zine. Since we've grown the locks and all of that. No, you seen a difference in the journey from the time when you're here, not so nutty. You know what I mean? Just a question.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear about everybody's sitting here. Let's start with Frost.
Me?
Yeah, man. Start with Frost, man. You know what I mean? What's the difference from the time before you went natty? You know what I mean? What's the difference?
Yeah,
like what you know?
For me, it's just different people just approach me,
Different
when I say people never approach me, but
compared
elder
to
people,
before,
Rasta people. You see me? I say like Rasta people, yeah. Yeah, man.
There's a connection.
It's just a connection, you see me? I say just that day, And a lot of people like people with dreads. It's just we're just a things,
Let me say
Before
this.
I was a Rasta still.
See? So 10 out of blood, man.
Yeah.
Let me say this though. A lot of people, most people, they don't know the telepathic powers of letting your antennas grow and flow. Because I've always known there was something there. Like I don't want to say psychic or none of them words. Clairvoyant, maybe I would say, right?
Yeah.
But I always could kind of be I'm like intuitive to a level. Like, I don't want to say like I predict things, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want to make it sound spooky, but But I noticed one of the main things when I was growing my locks throughout the journey, I started to notice it more when I started to grow. Like there's something there. It's like antennas, bro.
They are
antennas. Something. So
they are antennas.
So it's like I was preying that, and another thing was there was a fight too. There was this dark energy too when I wanted to start growing my locks. Like it's like the opposition, like energy spiritually, like. You could tell it was like a fight, like you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of things would happen, and they'd be like, but we stand firm, and we keep going because, like, I'm sure he knows he's been growing his hair way longer than
me. I've been growing my hair since 1999.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone is like, they even ask me like, how long it's been? I'm like, yo, bro, it's a discipline thing, and at the same time, I said from even before the 2000s. I'm locking.
But you see,
I said that from a long time. I was preparing from the 90s. I said, yo, I'm doing what I do with me and all of that. But in my mind, 2000s reach, locking. That's it. It's locked up. I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying? And since I've done that,
intelligent, in them books, or they're playing ball, or I'm telling you, it's a small minority of them running around with shiesties and shit. And the ones that we do see a lot of the time, them not in no badness. It's just that's what's wearing right now for their generation.
yeah,
It's good kids running around with shiesty masks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The bad is always a few. You know what I mean?
Sorry about that, Sean. Little
You
technical.
done something, I know that.
I don't know what happened. A little technical difficulty.
At
there,
least
but
he's still there.
We're still here. We're still here. But you were saying, my brother, what we kind of got a little technical difficulty there. You were saying a little interruption in your conversation.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. I was saying, what was I saying?
We're talking about when you grow your locks.
When you grow the locks out, the youths them now, you know.
Yeah, I was saying the youth now, and Sean, you see this too because you have teenagers, right? Yeah. The youth now, they're growing, they already have or they're growing their locks. Yeah. It's not like when we were coming up when it was like
what you mean?
it was frowned upon.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't common. It wasn't in style.
In fact,
right.
Think about it. All right.
So
you said it yourself. I've been growing for a long time. Everyone knows you see it, right? And frowned upon and all that. I didn't give a flying fuck.
Exactly.
You have to be honest with you, yo. Because I know you walk with the sitting on your head and all of that on your, you know what I mean? Like, why you frowning on me for? What, you jealous? That's what be going on through my head. You can't grow it.
Exactly. I taught myself to see it as, oh, I'm special. It's not that they may see it like, yo, something's wrong. No, I'm special.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
This is all me.
You know what it is too? They're afraid. You know what they're afraid? Because as soon as think about it. You know why I said that? As soon as they hear you grow, oh, me have to hit the barber, me have to hit the barber, me have to hit it, me have to cut it, me have to cut it. It's like, why do you have to cut it? Yeah. Why do you have to cut it?
Anytime people see something that's different, they're afraid. You know what I mean? It's because it's not different nowadays why it's accepted. But back then it was just different. Not everybody could do that. You get what I said? Now I'm certain places and I see Asian men with dreads.
You've seen it everywhere.
Everybody.
You've seen it
everywhere. All type of white.
You know why?
So it's like it's not different anymore, right?
But I know only that they start to believe and start to open up their eye, and then I see it. The Rastaman pause start. What do you mean? What you talking about? Them know.
Yeah, man.
Them know.
Yeah.
If they didn't know, they wouldn't be growing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. The youth.
Me if I'm wrong.
I'm happy.
The other ones, let's just get real here, man. The lock-in was from the black people. Seen? Now everybody want to do it. So them notice the Rastaman pause.
But the difference is though, it's natural to us. The other people they have to do like use chemicals and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So even the mummies that they found in Egypt, they're locked up.
Yeah, they have locks.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like nothing under the nothing new under the sun. You know what I mean?
Star. But let's get more into Rastaman pause. Let's get back to Frost here again. Yeah. The Rastaman pause. See? Now when it comes to the females now, see, back in the day compared to now. See?
Well, back in the day, me still not get.
Me not say you weren't roping them still.
Yo, no, it
But
even.
no, when
Yeah,
them
man.
see you with the Rasta man,
Yeah, man, the girl them love Rasta man.
they're like, yo,
yeah,
you
man.
have locks? Oh, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man. The girl
You know
them
what I'm
love
saying?
Rasta man.
They just want to be all up in it.
Yeah, man.
Not true.
Yeah, man. The girl them tell you all pan spot to in
Oh,
front of your friend.
I'm being bold with it.
It's bold with it.
Yes.
The man say I tell you straight up, say a Rasta man she want
Mhm.
this thing. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. For real.
Like
it here.
And then
Yeah, that they must say.
And then after I be going through a phase like, so wait, if me not have no locks, you won't chat to me.
Yeah, me I say me have to think twice now. Yeah.
I think it's a thing where it's like, yo, nobody, no 3 or 4 Rastaman can have the same locks on them head.
What's that?
Mm?
I'm saying no, there's no duplicate.
Mm.
Everybody have them own separate
skull.
Yeah.
And the way how your hair grows out of your scalp.
Yeah.
Everybody
doesn't grow the same.
Different.
Yeah, man.
So I think when you grow your locks, it's like
you form your own energy.
Of course. But what I'm saying is it's like a individual thing. Like it makes you stand out. It makes you original.
It does
because no 2 people have the same. You get what I said?
Right.
Crown.
But you're right.
Nobody have the same crown. So that's what I think. That's what's so intriguing, and that's what pulls. You know what I mean? That's what gravitates. People gravitate to you like that. I think that's what it is. Because I check it. I'm just like, yo, nobody. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own. So that's you.
But at the same
nobody
time,
can be. I can't be you. You can't be me, and so on and so forth. So it's like, yo, when you're wearing it, people are drawn to that.
Yeah, man.
Because like, yo, the energy.
More longer it gets, they see the journey, how long you've been doing.
It kind of has a story to it and everything. Yeah.
You know the funny thing? When the first time when I was growing it, it wasn't the hair necessarily, because I used to back in the day shave a lot when I was in the high school, and then I used to get a lot of them bad razor bumps. So my early 20s, about maybe when I was 23, I started growing the beard. Before it became popular, you know, like you see everybody having a beard and shit. Black guys used to all shave off their face, nothing. But when I reached my at least 23, I stopped shaving my right, and that time it wasn't popular in Toronto for guys to have no beards. So I seen the difference when they seen a black man just with a beard, right? You see just the beard, you see the difference because they're not used to that. They're not used to that them times. Most guys have it all, the C's and all that shit.
I want to bring up something because it brought up something too.
Yeah.
It relates to almost the
to stick up in there
but
too.
It's a little different though.
Remind me if I forget.
Women like seeing maturity. So like when you don't really have the facial hair too tough, like you have that baby face, they might want to chat to you, but majority of the time, think about it.
You know, there's a quote: the only people without a beard are children and women. So yeah, but stick up in. You see the beard thing? Check the interest. Check this. So some of the original Rasta in the motherland, Jamaica, right? We're just beard man.
Yeah.
See the connection there?
Yeah.
So they were just beard man.
Yeah.
So them grow them beard long.
Yeah. Some of them was just beard man.
Wow.
So there's a connection there.
There's a connection there. Yeah, some of them just beard man. And that's why I noticed the difference, especially when I was living, remember 2023, like in the East, Scarborough, those area them. Those times that wasn't popular unless you're in the States, like Philly, or something like that.
Rick Ross brought it back.
Rick Ross
came back.
On freeway, brother.
Yeah.
Freeway.
Popular for that.
Before I know, Rick Ross, a freeway.
The Philly dudes always had the beard thing.
But
I mean, like popular, made it popular. Rick Ross made the clean,
like
you know what I mean?
Because when I went down,
like the Isaac Hayes type beard.
Because when I went down to Philly, 2002, right? Okay, it was big there, but all of a sudden I'm seeing it big around here too. Like everyone's starting to grow the thing more because
a lot of them are Muslim, right? So they'll grow in the beards and shit. But I'm talking about like how Rick Ross had it like cured,
lined up and shit.
Like the Isaac Hayes was the first. popular. Those are the most pop. Isaac Hayes,
man.
and then Rick Ross came back and made it. I remember he had his own pendant.
Besides Isaac Hayes, he had Barry White.
Barry White too with the beard. He never had it his whole career though, but he had it.
But he had it.
In Toronto, you never seen the popularity of the beard until recently. It was only the Rastaman you normally see with the beard. That became popular in the last maybe 13 years. Maybe I'll give it that stretch. The beard. You see even white guys. You see white guys sporting beards more than ever. They never used to sport. You never used to see hardly what I know of white guys with beards until like the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a fashion now. Before it was like you can't get a job with the beard, but that's the norm.
Now it's the norm.
Society has changed in many ways for the good and for the bad. Yeah. Because see it every day.
Because before Rastaman, you know, see them in the common place, you work. You know what I'm saying?
Rasta everywhere.
No, Rasta everywhere. Rastaman boss. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And not only that, down to the Rastaman products. All right, before we were just dealing with it. Now it's on a commercial scale.
Even vegan. It's ITAL first.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's on more about commercial.
Rasta talk about ITAL from long time, from
it's on more
money.
About commercial scale.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm saying
it wasn't on a commercial
there's so much aspects to it. Even now, even with the linguistics and the way we greet each other. Well, go on, King. Now everybody, black people, king and queen, black queens. Where you think a Rasta talk like that from morning? Well, that's the king, empress. We never use queen because queen is the king's bitch. Anyway, Quean. Look it up. Queen. So English language is tricky. I have to know what y'all do. Isn't that sir? Words on power. Rastafari, same way. See it. Even the way we greet each other, all that. Because with the whole conscious movement and the Black Power movement, Rasta is right there too. Because from foundation, no disrespect to anybody from any other ethnicity that's, Rasta and, they're really with the thing. It's originally a black liberation movement. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Black liberation movement.
Yeah, black liberation movement.
Originally what Rastafari is. It's not no religion. It's more a lifestyle thing. Way of life. That's why we say liberty. We don't say diet. We don't have a diet. We liberty. Even in the way we speak. This is what I said. Grand rising. We don't say good morning. Grand rising. All these things come from Rasta. Appreciate love. We don't appreciate nothing. Appreciate love. You see? It's alchemy. You see what I said?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thing real. The Rasta powers is real. There's a lot of things within the culture that people don't know. It comes from Rasta. You see me?
Yeah.
Many things.
It's like the slang in Toronto where they've been to me plagiarizing, making fun of the patois, which is linked to Jamaica, and you would say Rasta. And they're using that. What I never asked you guys how you feel about that. Like, what you know about that? The popularity, and it kind of sounds cringe when some of the Jamaican slang, people trying to use the Jamaican slang, and they don't even have the background or the, or anything like that. And it's like, it sounds real bad. I have to admit, man. Now I can't blame Americans for saying, that's like dissing the people up here for that.
You know what, Sean? You got a point, because if we were trying to mimic another background, what would they say?
Oh, that'd be racist.
No,
I'm just saying, using their.
I have to disagree on this. Like, I agree. I agree with what you're saying in terms of, like, it sounds bad, it sounds horrible. But this is where I disagree, or I don't disagree. I just have a different perspective on it. See? It's the power of just like the Rasta power, it's the Jamaican culture power. It's the power of the culture.
We're gonna be straight.
You get what I said?
We're gonna be straight.
It's the power of the culture.
We're gonna be straight. We're gonna ask this one right here.
That's why people want to talk like it, because it's cool.
Right here, so when somebody tries to speak the Jamaican language and they're not Jamaican, what do you gotta say about that?
You should appreciate it more than anything.
No. But them come on now, man. I'm not saying. It's like a Chinaman, you're doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So me have to ask from somebody who from there, right?
Listen, man.
No, me have to ask this still. Someone who's not Jamaican and they're trying to mimic the language. What up?
Well, let's say talk regular.
It's cool.
Just talk regular.
No, you're saying no wait. You're saying mocking it. You're saying someone just mocking it, not genuinely like
if you're not genuine.
Like what I'm saying is imitation is the best form of flattery.
Like, IG, right?
If someone's imitating it, they're probably flattered by it. So
you know what I'm saying?
It's cool.
It's
cool.
I see something on the IG, right? It was kind of funny. The guy had the construction, and the guy go, "Hey, buddy, you have to. Hey, buddy, you don't call me no buddy." You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen that.
Well, okay, I seen
you know
that.
What I mean?
Okay, I seen that, right? Okay,
like
look. This is what I'm saying. Where you can appreciate that because I seen that same video. You see the white guy that called him buddy?
Yeah.
He knew the context, so he was teasing him. Now that's accepted. We love that. That's funny. That's why he got at him, yo. Don't call me no buddy. But they're brethren, right?
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. There's people that know the context and they know. That's okay.
But what
if they're mocking it? Come on.
That's what I want to know.
If they're mocking it, shut the fuck up.
You know,
that's
when
what you
they
just
say,
tell them.
"Oh, me know Jamaican. Oh, I have a Jamaican friend, and
I get what you're saying. Yeah, when I was just about to say that when they just blurt out
unnecessary.
Okay.
Unnecessary.
Eh?
I said sometimes it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it's unnecessary,
but the thing is, they know they want to be cool or whatever, down your culture, and they say, "Oh yeah, you know, I know Jamaican people, the beef patty and jerk chicken."
Bro,
you understand what I mean?
We don't have no problem with that.
You're right.
Right. All I know,
like you can't say the same about their culture. You don't know shit about their culture.
But we don't eat their food. But what if we had do this same way? Wouldn't they feel offensive?
I wouldn't care how they felt still.
We're not even copying their food.
But we don't know enough.
Copying their food. They copy our food.
Yeah, we set the trend.
Yeah. Because
that's why you gotta appreciate it.
If you're going to
unless it's straight mockery. If it's straight mockery, like disrespectful, yeah, you get G-check. Come on, we're Jamaican. Like everybody knows that we're rough. Look about we tell all of that.
One of many people.
Rough. We're not easy. You know, you can't ramp with it. Like. So it's not like people are just blatantly like that's not a common thing for people to play with Jamaicans.
Yeah, that's true.
With patois in their face, if anything.
Not cool.
You know what I'm saying? You can't really play them game there. But at the same time, I get what you're saying. Some people they'll blurt out bumbleclot. Like they say, "Hey, bumbleclot." Yeah. Just keep it moving. Like he's an idiot.
Worse yet. May have to bring up this one too. All right. Just because you have locks, right? Let's just get with the stigma here. Oh, you're Jamaican. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's okay too. I don't care.
I'm just
yeah.
I'm okay.
No, but me have to bring up these things because I'm the devil's advocate. Because the Asians, them right? Let me use them for example, right? You can't call the Chinaman Japanese. That's offensive. And vice versa. You get what I'm saying? Because they've been in war for a long time.
Hold on there.
You get what I mean?
Pocket right. Listen.
All right. Yeah. Go on.
All of us sit on that. We're Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do it worse than anybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody is Mr. Chin. What do you mean? From them Asian, everybody are Mr. Chin. I'm Mr. Chin. Am I lying? So we can't even. You gotta. Wheel that one back, bro. We're the worst when it comes to that. It's just naming people off of how they look. That's it, or what their occupation is. Yo, Baba. Yo, chef. What y'all doing? Yo, producer. Like whatever you do. I heard a comedian do that style. I was like, yo, that is facts.
That's how you go.
We're infamous for that. Yo, whatever they. Yo, cook. Artist. If they don't know your name, it's what you do. What's your occupation?
They do something to yourself what's embarrassing, like shit up.
You know, or something embarrassing that happened to you. Yo, broke foot. Nigga broke his foot. Yeah, like, yo, a man got shot up 20 times. Yo, shot. Niggas make a joke out of anything.
True that.
Yo, what you guys know about Carney saying about our? I know people don't care about politics that much, but he's saying that the relationship between Canada and America is no longer the same.
Who?
Just Carney, the new prime minister, mentioned the relationship.
The standing. The standing.
The relationship with Canada and America is no longer the same.
The one who got nominated.
Niggas standing.
Yo,
These are
do you
standing.
guys know that in the LCBO, you can't use they're not accepting American money.
Of course not.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Welcome.
what you said? What you said just now? You said something just
Carney
now.
says Carney, is that his name? Carney or Carey?
Yeah.
He said that the relationship between America and Canada is no longer the same. That's what he just put out.
Bullshit.
Because it's an economic
Politically, yeah, but others outside of that bullshit.
Because it's an economical war.
What?
That's why.
What relationship, nigga?
There's no relationship in the first place.
What is he talking about? That's like a broad statement.
Maybe financially. That's what I mean. The relationship with the money or something's no longer the same. People have to remember that guy was the head of
nothing happened yet though.
Yeah, but this man was the head of the bank of some big bank.
Central banker. Yeah,
so he knows about the money and he knows about probably this whole thing going on.
You would think they know about money. Nah, trust me, bro. Central bankers are the worst.
He says he's dealing with Trump. He's the one dealing with Trump now.
This country that we live in is hilarious, bro. It's that's all I'm gonna say. It's hilarious. People don't even like. It's because it's so. I guess because information is so accessible, so quick. We don't see like sometimes the static of certain situations, like how grave the situation is, bro. The leader of the country dropped. He basically said, "Yo, fuck this shit," right? And then they put in a banker. When those CBDCs hit, when those central bank digital currencies hit, bro, people are gonna know what people like me been saying for years. CBDCs, get ready for it, bro. They got a central banker in the top spot as a stand-in.
For now.
Digital dollar. It's a wrap.
So you think he's gonna lose for the election coming up?
I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying he's in there for a reason. It's not so much about politics. It's more about economics. Why you're not gonna put a banker in there on some political shit. No, that's some economics.
Yes, for economics. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The central bank digital currencies are coming. It's speeding up the process.
Dark days for Canada.
It's speeding up the process for these CBDCs, bro. And then the whole thing, they already got like I don't like to sound negative, but I'm just like a realist. Like they got people attracted to the idea of digital money with the crypto and everything. So it's in a sense it's already accepted. So when they drop the CBDC, it's not gonna be like, oh, it's the market of beast, end of the world. No, it's gonna be marketed to you like, yo, I gotta get that shit.
Yeah, it's all experiment, man.
I gotta get that shit.
Isn't Elon Musk a big part of this too? Because he's like the richest man in the world.
He's trying to bring in the universal basic income. Canada been starting their program for that since March 2022 or some shit like that. You can look it up.
Yeah, it's funny. Canadian links.
They want the robots to do all the work, and niggas just we'll pay everybody one income. Like, get the fuck out of here! Like, what? That's why I tell people, go watch Upgrade, man. Movie that came out in 2018. Go watch it on Netflix.
Upgrade.
Yeah.
Give me a little synopsis about that.
All right, so there's this dude. I believe he gets injured on the job, something like that. I think it's the job. I don't want to go too much into detail, but he gets injured, and he's presented by this fucking technocrat, like Elon, like a dude like that with money and shit. That he has this chip that he could put in people that it could like restore everything. He tells him this before he gets injured or whatever, before he gets fucked up, that he has this thing or whatever, he can do whatever. It could basically like make you superhuman, basically.
Okay. Right.
So homeboy's desperate, he's in the hospital or whatever after his injury, whatever. He's desperate. I think he almost like he's bedridden, like he's paralyzed or whatever. And the homeboy checks in with my boy. And he gets it put in him, and he's fixed, but his family don't know, the police don't know. I think he gets shot. It's something bad happens to him. that he got injured. It's not like a work injury. My mistake.
Don't run it too tough.
No, I'm not going into. I'm just saying.
Again? What's it called again?
Upgrade.
Upgrade. I'm gonna have to take a look.
The interesting thing is he's healed, but for a while he doesn't want anybody to know. So he goes back in the hospital and shit. And plays it out.
Look at that.
He stays bedridden and shit, but he's fucking shit up at the end of the day. I'm gonna just let people know, like, bro, they have one in some dude in America, some paraplegic or whatever that they supposedly put it in, right? This nigga's already playing video games with his brain and shit. Who knows what else this nigga could do, bro? This nigga can do everything with his brain. Turn on the TV.
Yep.
Fucking, I don't even know what this. He probably started his car like that and shit. I don't know. Wasn't he blind? And they said they fixed it. Yo.
Anyway, I gotta check out that movie.
Dr. Brain Chip.
We're coming to a conclusion
Fuck
of
Elon.
this pod here. Do you got anything else to say, Sean, before we head out of here?
Yo, because we listen to music too, and you know, this is a podcast. What you think is the current state for music for you right now? Like hip hop, urban music, anything for the business? Because it's, to me, no one is really concentrating on the music anymore for any type of art.
Like Royal said earlier, man. Right to know, I'm telling you, I'm one to predict certain things. Okay, it's not enough to do your music as in videos and all of that and everything. You have to find another niche to help.
What he said, yeah, exactly what he was saying.
Merch and all of that. You have to find your niche as in a content creator and content creation and all of that to be known, because nowadays it's not about your talent. It's all about how popular you could be and what you give it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Attention
span.
The new
currency. Because we have a very short attention span, so you have to keep on making sure you have enough attention so people know you. You know
so what I'm saying, what do you think for hip hop? Like hip hop right now?
I'm saying in general, Sean, it could be in anything in music now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Be a content creator. Yeah. And all of that. You just can't be relying on Spotify and YouTube and IG and all of that to create music and all of that, bro.
I'll make sure you see a record.
You have content with it. You have to have content with it.
You can't get the tour. You see it.
Well, that don't even matter, because the content can be you getting caught in trouble, getting in trouble.
Yeah.
That's what some of them, they capitalize off of it. They go to jail, do the whole label, holds them down, all that shit, come back out, do a first day out song, that gets big or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All publicity, man.
But anyway, man, we're coming to a conclusion, you know what I mean? We appreciate everybody tuning in. We all about a win. EQTV
What's
down
up?
Podcast. We have the D2E family, Rastaman power. You don't know. Yeah, man. This episode is all about the glue. But yo, we're gonna end it up like this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation, what? You're done. Here we go.
That's up.
Bless.
Rock it.